Hello there. Coming at you from a different venue other than my messy car that I hope to get taken care of next week. So this is kind of the atrium area. I don't know, the outdoor space here on the campus. It's pretty nice, you know. You've got picnic tables and benches and whatnot to sit out here. It's not bad in the shade. If it wasn't in the shade, I would still be in my car because it is very warm here in Georgia. Summer has definitely settled in to stay for the next several months, and I'm dreading it already because I fought sleep so hard last night because it was so incredibly hot. Now, we do have central air because I don't know how one would make it in the South without it. Although I did when I was a kid. We didn't have central air growing up. Um, I didn't really live in a house with central air until I was a late teenager. So in the in my childhood it didn't seem so bad, but everything is from a different perspective when you're a youngin'. But anyway, it was so hot. And the reason it was so hot is because I live with slightly older, well no, not slightly, very much older people, my mother and my stepfather. And they keep slowly but surely like raising the temperature in the house. It started at 72, which is like my preferred ideal temp. Then it went to 73, and now it's up to 74. Now, 74 would be nice. That would be within normal limits. However, when you have a computer in your bedroom running 16 to 18 hours a day, that thing throws out so much heat that I would guess that my room stays about 7 to 10 degrees warmer than the house does. So it's like 84 degrees in my room. Unbearable, especially when it comes to sleeping. So one thing I've learned through psychology is a good way to prepare one to sleep is to, have a cooler room because your body gets sleepier in colder temperatures. And that's something I've always personally preferred. I get it from my grandmother, my grandfather, and my dad because they all love sleeping in like a bone chilling room. And I'm the same way. Like, I want it as cold as I can possibly get it. Like in the winter time, I close my vents off because I don't want that heat, from the HVAC system getting in my room. But in the summer, I have noticed, I guess as I'm getting older, and maybe because the computer is in there, like each summer is getting progressively worse to sleep at night. And, going to school, being a student, especially being a middle-aged student, well, on the cusp of middle age, I'm not that old yet. Um, you really do need your sleep, and you need to do whatever you can do to facilitate that. So I was up until 2 o'clock last night, in the morning, just thrashing about. Like, I kicked all the cover off. I was sleeping in just my little lady things because I was just so incredibly uncomfortable and tossing and turning and could not get to sleep. And I knew it was because it was so ungodly warm in my room. So I was frustrated and angry and irritated and irritable. So I had seen this ad on Twitter about a month ago about this thing called a bedjet. And I just remember clicking on it very briefly and thinking, oh, that would be so nice. That would be so nice. So about 1 o'clock, 1:30 this morning, I went to Amazon and I looked up this bedjet thing. Basically what it does, I think it has like a cooler system on it, which it warms your bed too. But anyway, it blows air into a tube, right? And you run that tube like under your cover on your bed. That's, creating air, and in my case, it'll be cooling air under the cover of my bed. And according to reviews, it has helped people immensely. So it was $500. I'm in kind of like a money saving mode because I'm like, I'm in school. You never know when these unforeseen bills are going to come out of nowhere, may pop up. So I haven't really been splurging on anything, really lately. I've just been, living as conservatively as I can, trying to save as much as I can. But, ooh, it's a mosquito. Get out of here. Ooh, you dead now. Ha ha. Mosquitoes, the unofficial state bird of Georgia. But anyway, I digress. I decided that this was an essential need to aid in my sleeping, because sleeping helps you retain information and helps move information from your short-term memory to your long-term memory, and helps you file that away. It's something else I just learned in psychology on chapter 8, which is all about memory. So it's $500. It's a big expenditure, but if it will help me sleep, help me fall asleep faster, keep me more cooler in bed, and it's supposed to even aid in staying asleep so you're not waking up a bunch at night. If it does all those things, I will keep it, and I will consider it money well spent. I do get like 30 days to try it out. It will be here Monday. I'll probably do like a video on it when it gets here, and then next week do a review of it. I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, I was behind I'm behind the 8 ball today, just because I did not get hardly any sleep last night. My alarm went off at 7:30 this morning, and I just shut it off. I'm like, go away. And I didn't get up till like 10. That was the longest I've been in bed since I started school back in May. That's crazy, because man, I used to be a late night owl and stayed in bed till 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. I miss those days, and I don't miss those days at the same time, because I think this process has really helped my biological clock and my circadian rhythm. 2 other things we learned in psychology. Look at me, I'm learning stuff. Has really helped get all that reset and functioning properly. Now I still consider myself a night owl. I love staying up late at night. And next week it's summer break. Before I was like, man, I wish we could just work through that break and get, off a week earlier. But now, ooh, there's a little birdie singing. Ooh, squirrel. But now I'm very thankful of this upcoming week off. It will be very, very nice. I plan to just rest and relax. I am going to do a little bit of schoolwork. I'm going to go ahead and do notes for some, if not all, the remaining chapters in psychology. That way I don't have to worry about, getting those out as the chapters come in, because I think we get less and less time to cover each chapter once we return back to school a week after next, because we're only back maybe 3 more weeks after the summer break, so there's still a lot of content to cram into those last 3 weeks. But we'll get it done. I think everything is going great. I still want to do a video on reading my narrative essay, just because I'm really proud of it, and I think it turned out really, really well. I've yet to be graded on it. When I do, I'll probably do like a final grades video or something like that once the semester ends. Another thing I really got to do is reach out to my college advisor, who for me is the professor that leads the paralegal program. So I need to reach out to her and start lining up what I'm going to do in the fall. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 100% certain that the first class that's specific to the paralegal program, I'm going to have to go to a different campus for, because I peeked at the classes, you know, in the fall, just to get a general overview, and I noticed there's another Georgia State bird trying to suck my blood. They're so it's like introduction to, it's basically like an introductory class to being a paralegal, or I think it's called Introduction to Legal Research and Writing. I don't know, something along those lines, but that is not offered, or it currently is not offered at this campus I'm at right now. So I got a feeling I'm going to have to go to a different campus for that class, which is kind of sucks. It's a bit unfortunate because that's a good 45-minute drive, depending on the traffic here in Atlanta. But I don't think it'll be as bad, because one of my classmates right now is in the same program as he is also going to become a paralegal. So we might carpool, and I think that could be really cool. But I don't know. There's still a lot of things to investigate and look into and start getting in the throes for lining up fall semester. But anyway, I have rambled on and on and on. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing great. I'm gonna have a lot of work to do after class today. I didn't touch any of my psychology work. So I get to go home and study chapter 8 and take the test on chapter 8 so I can hurry up and jump into chapter 9, because chapter 8 and chapter 9 are due by Saturday. So yay, fun. It's going to be a long day for me, but this is my last day of class before the summer break. So hopefully after this, it's more smooth sailing over Friday and Saturday, and then hopefully I'll be done by Sunday, even though I got to work on my compare and contrast essay, and I want to do those notes, and I'm still rambling on. I probably need to get a class. I don't even know what time it is. But anyway, have a good one. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.